Hey guys, Camfrey15 back at it with another video for you guys, and I am back talking not only One Piece, but even My Hero Academia. Now, I typically don't do like update videos or things like that with what's going on. Outside of the animes, I just do the reviews, but it's basically pretty groundbreaking news that came out during Jump Festa. Jump Festa obviously is a big event in Japan where essentially all of these main series are basically um just shown to the world what's the next plan and going on and everything and stuff like that. So yeah. Anyways, actually you know what? I'm gonna put Dragon Ball in this. Dragon Ball in this. So I guess for Dragon Ball, which was the smallest announcement to be made, is the fact that in February, I think they said February, we're getting like a one shot like little quick manga thing about Goten and Trunks, which I guess takes place after the Dragon Ball superhero arc. And they're gonna be meeting Clean God. And if you remember who Clean God was, he was the guy or the one hero in the cartoon or the movie that they watched that they were just like, oh yeah, that's the reason why they became like great Saiyamans, like Gohan did, right? So they're coming back with that's gonna be in February. I guess that can be your penultimate conclusion to the superhero arc. And hopefully this means that going into next month, or which would be March at that point in time, hopefully by then, we get, the continuation of the Dragon Ball Super manga, and things like that. So, yeah, and I think, from what I listen from other people's videos and things like that, well, I mostly watch like Geekdom 101's videos. He says that, Daima should be ending around like March. So, is March finally the month where they come back and they, bring back Dragon Ball? And also, too, I believe March was the month that Akira Toriyama did pass away in, because they held the announcement of him passing away a few months after March. So, and they said he passed away in March. So it would be the month of when he passed away, sadly. So is that when they're going to come back and bring back the Dragon Ball Super manga? That would be basically a full year of everything. So I hope that's the case in March we come back. Hopefully the fact that we're getting like a one shot like type of thing with Goten and Trunks, that's obviously good signs to see like, Dragon Ball will potentially come back in the manga in March. And then again, like with what we see in Daima, they're already establishing like world building stuff of characters that for all intents and purposes we potentially could be seeing in Dragon Ball Super when the manga returns. Like obviously the creator god, like Ryumis or whatever, who created basically all the universes and everything, right? So we'll see. We'll definitely see, but good things hopefully for Dragon Ball in the future. I know like a week or two ago we got like a freaking fake image around of somebody, holding a sword. It was clearly fake and everything, so, that was the whole thing. It's just basically people trying to come with something and hopefully get Dragon Ball, hype going again, because it's been a while since we had Dragon Ball. So, anyways, moving on, to One Piece. One Piece got its big announcement, and its big announcement came for the anime in regards to the anime coming back. Because if you remember, the anime went on hiatus because of production stuff, and they wanted to improve the production, so they went on hiatus, and it's been on hiatus for a very long time. Well, Jump Festa basically announced that One Piece, the anime, will be coming back April 6th, and everything. We got a whole brand new poster of what's going to be happening for the back half of the Egghead arc. Definitely excited to finally see some of this stuff animated. They did also release a trailer. It does look, the animation does look slightly different than what it used to be, but regardless, I'm very hyped. I can't wait to see what we have next going on for the One Piece anime and everything. And the fact that finally we can get back to the One Piece anime too, because it's been a long time. I know they're currently doing a remake. They're currently running the remake of the Fishman Island arc, which I have yet to watch any episode. Again, also too, I still got to catch up with my episode reviews and catch up. I should, by the time April 6th comes, I'll be caught up. I have to start getting back to watching the episodes. I've just been watching, other shows that I've been reviewing and everything in preparations and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna probably start reviewing the episodes. I'll probably do a recording either later tonight or maybe tomorrow after I'm doing my Christmas festivities and everything. So there will be that. So look forward to the next episode review where I last left off for One Piece. And then let's get to My Hero Academia. So obviously My Hero Academia, the manga has ended and everything. The anime is actually approaching its final season. And we actually got announcements about that. So the final season of My Hero Academia, season 8 of the main series of the actual main anime, because I'll talk about it in a bit about the other series. It's going to be coming out in fall of 2025. So just like how we ended up getting essentially what we got, it was a few weeks ago because, MHA cut into the summertime and then into the fall, but it had a shortened season. So it's going to be finishing and concluding the series in next year at the tail end of the year, fall of 2025. Again, you have to wonder if they're going to actually end up, maybe that's a good thing because originally it looked like they were going to be scheduled for spring of 2025, but I'll talk about that. We actually are getting My Hero Academia in the spring, but it's going to be in the form of My Hero Academia Vigilantes in the spring. And the main series will come in the fall time, right? So, maybe that gives them a lot more time to work on it and everything, and also to a lot more time to maybe like I said, if you're a manga reader and you saw my epilogue manga chapter review or the final chapter review with the stuff that we get in that chapter, the penultimate ending to MHA, I wonder if they put that so they can be able to adapt that epilogue final chapter into the anime, so then we can get that animated too. Unless they want to make that an OVA episode or something. I don't know. Personally, I think, that last chapter we got we got about a month ago. I'm hoping that what happens is they put that in the final season and they have that as the final episode of MHA, and maybe just rearrange some things around or something like that. But that's the thing there. So yeah, but obviously the big thing about My Hero Academia that's coming out is, like I just mentioned, in the spring anime season of 2025, we are actually going to be getting more My Hero Academia. My Hero Academia is not dead indeed, and they are finally adapting the My Hero Academia Vigilantes series into an anime. Now, for people that don't know about MHA Vigilantes, My Hero Academia Vigilantes is basically a prequel series, which I think takes place 3 or 5 years before the main story revolving around Deku and friends. It's basically about this character. I know his name is Koichi or something. I don't know the main purpose, but he's dealing with all the society stuff that he is, and he's a vigilante, right? And basically, heroes of the time, like All Might, Endeavor, at their prominent state that they are in and everything. And it's basically a prequel series, so it's finally cool. I always figured, and even in some of my later, episode reviews of the anime, and even in my manga chapter reviews, I've hinted at the possibility, well, technically, if they want to continue doing more My Hero Academia stuff, they can adapt the My Hero Academia Vigilantes series. And my co-hosts are usually on the channel when it comes to My Hero Academia stuff. I did tell them off screen at some point, if they want to continue MHA, they can adapt a Vigilante series, MHA Vigilantes, and adapt that into an anime. And finally, they finally came out and they said, yeah, we're adapting this. So, it was only a matter of time. I figured they would eventually adapt Vigilantes because, again, My Hero Academia is making them a whole bunch of freaking money. So it's like, why stop? At least put something out there that is My Hero Academia related, so then you can continue to focus on. I don't know how long the Vigilantes manga run is, or how long they plan to run this show. I'm guessing, if they did a full adaptation of MHA, they're gonna more than likely do a full adaptation of MHA Vigilantes. So I don't know if they're gonna fit all of the chapters, and it's gonna be like a long running anime, like say a One Piece, where they're gonna do every single episode from every single manga chapter they possibly can. Or they're just gonna break it up by seasons. I would think they would break it up by seasons because they've been doing that. And then I don't know if they confirm the studio that is doing it, so I don't know if it's Bones that is doing that. Put that in the comment section, so I know. But I did see the trailer. The animation looks really good. I'm very excited because actually I know nothing about MHA Vigilantes. I never read the manga series. So I'm basically going into it blind. And for this, I'm going to go into it blind, and everything, because with MHA, the main series, like, I got done watching season 4 and I jumped right into the manga to continue to see what the hell was happening in the storyline, because I was so hooked on MHA at the time. I was like, I want to see what is happening next, right? So that's when I got into the manga. For this, I think I'll strictly be anime only, and I'll just be like, you know what? I'm not gonna pull up the manga. I'm gonna watch the anime and just be something brand new. Because usually, some of the bigger animes that I watch, like One Piece, Black Clover, I read the manga, so I know what's coming ahead of time. So finally be able to watch an anime that's a main series show that I didn't read the manga to, and I have, like, obviously aspirations of seeing, like, okay, where's this story point gonna go and everything. So yeah, but I'm very excited for that. It was actually, when I saw it on my Twitter feed, I was like, wow, that's cool that they're finally adapting this content now. I was always wondering, and I figured they would eventually adapt the Vigilantes content. It was only a matter of time when they would do it. And I guess it makes sense for them to do it because they know, like, okay, our main series in the anime is going to be finished after next year. Hey, let's adapt Vigilantes, and we can keep making more My Hero Academia content until we're finished up with that. And, barring any other, like, maybe Horikoshi wants to do a sequel series, who knows? But yeah, but very excited to see Vigilantes adapted into an anime. Excited that One Piece is coming back. Excited for that Dragon Ball Super manga chapter thing that they're gonna go in, and everything. But anyways, I'm gonna go out for, guys. If you guys like the video, leave a like, put in the comment section your thoughts on the news about some of these series coming back and things like that and stuff like that. But if you guys leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and put any comments that you like. But till then, guys, catch you guys later. I will see you on the next video. Till then, guys, hopefully you guys are enjoying your today, and hopefully you guys have a really great Christmas. Be safe out there, and be with your families. Till then, guys, peace.